You ever use a build that you really enjoy and it's just a build you always go back to? This is a build I've been working on. I just had the idea of what can I use in combinations together for the prismatic subclass on my Titan specifically. And the Titan subclass has a big problem of healing, and we kind of fix that problem here. And I just want to share this build because this is the build I keep going back to for any nightfall I do, any ad clear, just controlling the environment, and I love it so much and I want to share it today with you guys. To start with this build, we're using Twilight's Arsenal as our super for the Prismatic subclass. This is the best super on Prismatic right now. Easy damage, easy uptime. Next is our abilities for this subclass. We got Thruster, Blade Fury, and Glacial Grenade. Once we get into our aspects, all these abilities will make sense. And the aspects are Knockout and Consecration. These two aspects will give us bonus in healing and AoE attacks, and these allow us to control the battlefield as you see in the gameplay. Next is our fragments, and we got 5 fragments to go over. Our first is Facet of Hope, which gives us a boost to our class ability when we have an elemental buff. We have Facet of Balance, which is when rapidly defeating targets with light energy, gives melee energy. Rapidly defeating targets with darkness damage gives grenade energy. Next we have Facet of Protection. While surrounded, gives you bonus to damage resistance. While Transcendence, you get a bigger bonus. Then we have Facet of Purpose. When picking up an Orb of Power, gives us a buff. The buff depends on your super, so it would be a void overshield for us. Then our last fragment is Facet of Bravery, which is a grenade kill gives us volatile rounds, and a powered melee kill gives us unraveling rounds. Our exotic class item. We have Heart of Most Light and Armamentarium. Anytime we use an ability, it empowers the other two. We use it for the ability regen, and Armamentarium and Extra Grenade, which does come in handy. I can pull off maybe like 4 grenades before the recharge is completely gone when chaining abilities. Next is our weapons of choice. We got Buried Bloodline. You can either have Aisha's Care or the new Raid SMG. I do like Chaos Reshaped a lot. And then we have Counterfract, or you can have Arc, which we'll get into later when we get to the artifact. But Strand Grenade Launcher, or just a Grenade Launcher, has been great for breaking the stasis crystals when I don't have Consecration. Alright, and here are the armor mods for you. Just a little quick insight into them and what I use. I don't recommend Grenade Kickstart, just to the fact that I have triple 100s and that helps me break past the 100 for Discipline. Here are all the buffs we have. We have Amplified, Radiant, Void Overshield, Devour. I believe those are the 4 main ones. And all the debuffs we have is Weakening, Sever, Slow Freeze, Scorching, Igniting, Volatile Rounds, Unraveling. So it's a lot of debuffs going on. So pretty much the gameplay to this build is you throw down the Stasis Crystal on the enemies, Consecration on the Stasis Crystals. It will explode the crystals, ignite the targets, and sometimes the targets will be frozen, so you'll be shattering them also. This will massively build up your light and darkness meter. Then we want to get Devour going with Buried Bloodline. Once we get Devour going, we get some grenade energy whenever we get kills also. And we're weakening targets with the gun. Whenever we kill the target, we get an overshield. This is pretty much just an infinite loop of overshield's abilities, Devour, weakening, spreading as much AoE damage as we can. Yes, this is my final shape, literally final shape for my Titans build. Leave the gameplay in the background so you guys can see.